The second and final guided meditation on this recording I've called River of Life. So to begin, find yourself a position in which you'll be warm and comfortable and free from distractions for a few minutes, either a seated position or lying on your mat. Settle down and let your eyes gently close and let your breathing begin to slow. Take your time, settle down, make yourself comfortable, and then slowly and systematically work your way up your body from the tips of your toes to the top of your head, checking for any tension and letting it go, leaving your body feeling soft, heavy and relaxed. You're in no hurry at all. Take all the time you need to relax. So enjoy the sensation of your body becoming ever more relaxed. Be aware of your breathing settling into a slow, steady, easy rhythm. And be aware of your mind becoming ever more quiet and calm. You feel calm, relaxed, safe, and at peace. And you're ready to start on your meditative journey. So in this quiet, relaxed state, let your imagination take your mind to the banks of a river winding gently through lush, green meadows. There are trees overhanging the river, casting a dappled shade. The sun is warm, and the trees move gently on a breeze, making the light dance across the water in ever-changing patterns. So give yourself a few moments for the image to form clearly. The river winding through the meadows, the trees, the dappled shade, and the light on the water. And you sit quietly on a grassy bank overlooking the river. The air smells so fresh and invigorating. The sun is warm. The sound of the water is gently hypnotic. And the grass beneath your body provides a natural cushion. You feel very calm, very relaxed, very safe. And you sit quietly and watch the river flowing smoothly, the ever-changing patterns of light and shade on its surface. This isn't the first time you've been here. You've seen the river in winter on dark, grey days after heavy rain, when the river is more violent and more turbulent. You've seen the river in periods of heat and drought with very little water, and what water there is hardly moving. But today you're seeing the river at its very best, in full flow, flowing smoothly towards its eventual destination. And the river is a well-used but very effective metaphor for life. Our lives are sometimes turbulent like the river in winter after heavy rain, And sometimes there's very little happening and our lives are quiet like the river in drought. And sometimes the river of life flows smoothly and freely like the river that you're watching today. And as with our lives, the river keeps on flowing from year to year, from season to season, sometimes turbulent, sometimes still, sometimes in full flow. The river of life flows on. And when there are obstacles in the river, maybe a rock or a tree falling across the stream, the river doesn't stop. It flows on and around the obstacle. And when we face obstacles, sometimes they appear daunting, but learn from the river flowing around the rock, flowing over the fallen tree, always finding a way around as it flows ever onwards. There's some turbulence as the river flows around the rock, but so very soon it's flowing smoothly again, and you'd never know the rock existed. So just relax there for a little while, watching the river flowing ever onwards, flowing around obstacles towards its eventual destination. So remember the river in all its changing moods as a torrent, or very quiet and slow, or in full flow, flowing ever onwards. And store away a memory of you sitting on the riverbank in the warm sunshine, watching the river. And remember that by closing your eyes, slowing your breathing and relaxing your body, you can take your consciousness there again in the future, when you need to learn from the river and the way that it flows ever onwards, always flowing around obstacles and obstructions, just flowing ever onwards. So store away a memory of your place on the riverbank so that you can relax there again in the future. And store away a memory of the lessons that you've learned there. And then eventually, when you're ready, just gradually start to bring your consciousness back into the room where you are, back into the here and now. Start by just moving your fingers and your toes and deepening your breathing. Take your time and maybe have a stretch and a yawn like a cat waking up after a nap. And then finally, when you're ready, just slowly open your eyes. Just let them become accustomed to the light. Have a long, long stretch and then gently come up into a sitting position and bring your mind back to the present.